Did you know on YouTube, if you're a creator there are some base AI tools that you can use to help you create your videos? Check this out. I'm just going to go to my channel, Basic Filmmaker. However you get to your channel, here's the Basic Filmmaker channel. You have all these options, of course. Where you want to go is your videos. Brings you over here to all your videos. You've probably seen this before, where your videos are. You can click on things. Right up here you have videos, shorts, etc. On the left here you have something called inspiration. I don't know why they don't call this really cool stuff instead of inspiration, but click over there and it starts loading. It's going out, it's loading stuff. Now it's coming through and it's telling me here are some videos that you can do, and here's the percentage of the video that we think. I like to have it higher, so let's just refresh. You can refresh at any time and it will go out and it will search these things all over again and give you a new batch of things that it thinks that you might want to make or try and make or need help in making. Now see this one? Very popular. That's what you want. Those are big numbers. Now let's just take a look at this before we actually show you how to modify this to your own needs. I don't really want to make this video, but we have this video here. It's camera settings for 4K video, and they're talking about a Sony FX3. I'm not going to do that. I don't care. Actually, this one would probably be more interesting. This is Premiere Pro, 5 new features you should be using. That's really cool. And also this rating right here, see that? It's very popular. You want that rating. As you go down here, you get these maybe kind of things. And by the way, if this shows up, like you see this, you just click on it, come back, and it loads it. So let's just pick this one because this is very popular and see what we have here. This is how you use this. If you don't like this, just go through and refresh and it'll go do more. But let's say I want to use this one. We'll get to actually what I want to do in a minute, but I want to show you the features. First thing is, if I really like this and I might want to use it later, this little guy right here, save. If you want to save things, like right here, save, boop, there's my saved things. Cool, huh? Let's go back. Now notice it doesn't refresh when you go back, which is great. So this little guy, we're going to go in and take a look at this. Well, what are they talking about here? So it goes in. Now it loads in all the data for this. The first thing you should know is here's this nice description sitting up here. That's pretty cool. It's telling you what it's about and everything else. But what I really like is number 1, hooks. Here's the hooks you can use for the video. It gives 2, sometimes it gives 5, sometimes it gives 4. So here's the first one. It's saying intriguing question. Here's a question that might be intriguing to the viewer. If you use this on your video and use this for the title, the viewer might be intrigued by that and click on it. Then we go down to this next one. It's saying, and this is going to be trendy and timely. They might think this is trendy and this might be timely, and this is what you would use. You could use this for the titles on your videos, and that's really cool. You don't have to sit here and break your brain coming up with it. We'll get to how making your own custom thing in a minute, but this is what it's suggesting to me. So let's go back. We just go up here and we hit this little back button right here. Boop. Now we're back to this. Now let's go down here. This is the outline. Now it doesn't look like much, but when I come over here and I do show more, watch this. Boom. So it's going through and saying, I am going to give you the outline for your video. Here's the first part, introduction to latest features. And it goes through and tells you, gives you some ideas on what you want to do and everything else. Here are the latest features. Now, if you want to save that, like let's say I'm putting this thing together, right over here, copy outline. So you copy the outline, boop. Maybe I might go to a notepad and I just paste that in there. Boom. There's the outline it just gave me. Let's move down to, because we're going to copy more. We go back here. Now here's the next thing it's given me. Unlock creative possibilities. And then it goes through and it gives you the things that you would cover, basically the little subsections that you would talk about and everything else. Copy that, come over to here, paste that in there. Now we got our next part, leave a little more space, come down here. Now we have Revolution Workflow. Goes through and it gives you the 3 things you should cover there. Let's copy that, stick it over here, boink. Let's go to the next one. A closer look at essential tools. Gives you the 3 little tags here that you might want to use. Let's grab that, bring it over here. Bink. And last but not least, it gives you this thing right here. Mastering the new landscape. We'll take that, copy that too. Bink, bring it over here. Now I could go through and make a video and just use, here's the introduction, and cover these points in detail within the video, and it just walks me through right there. I have it right there. I could just email it to myself or do whatever I want with it, but I have the outline for my entire thing. And that is just cool as heck. Now that's the outline. We're not even close to done yet. Let's go back. So we did that. We did the hooks, we did the outline. Now here it's suggesting thumbnails. Thumbnails that I can use here. Let's go in and take a look at these. I wouldn't necessarily use these thumbnails, but I could. I could go through and say, oh, that's kind of cool looking. Oh, that's kind of cool. Maybe I like this thumbnail, or maybe I like to use it like as a basis for my thing. So I click on that and I click here and I can download this. Boop. Let's just put it on the desktop. Boop, download it. Let's call this my video. I wouldn't actually name it that. Do that. Let's go take a look at it. Here's my video right there. And it gives you this large thumbnail that you can use, or you can change, you can add things to, or blur it out, or do whatever you want to do, or make your own thumbnail. But that's pretty cool. You could just have it make your thumbnail for you. Let's go back. So that's our thumbnail. Now we come down here to the bottom and it's saying, here's some inspiration from other creators. So you could go through and look at these different videos. It comes up different every time. Some of them are large creators with hundreds of thousands and millions of views. Some of them comes up with creators who have 1,000 views or something like that. It just comes up and it analyzes what it thinks would be the best thing for you to take a look at and get some ideas on how to present it and do it. So you could go and click more right here. And it gives you a big pack of things that you could go look other people's videos and stuff and get some ideas on how to use them or how to pattern them or what they cover or things you may have missed. And there's quite a lot of them here. That's just incredible. It saves you so much time instead of searching the net and everything else. So let's go back. Now down here, past there, it has titles. It gives you some titles of what it thinks would be cool to call this thing. So here's a bunch of different titles that you could use. You just grab it, click this, copy it to the clipboard or something like that. And let's do show more. So here it goes through and it gives you all these titles that you may want to use. Oh, let's say I like this first title. Boom, copies that to the clipboard. Let's go to our text thing, go down here, paste that title right there. Bam, that's our title. That's really cool. And then there's more down here, more different types of titles and things you could do and everything else. So we basically created an entire script and a schedule for a video. What I would probably do is I'd come back to here and make sure that on the inspiration page, what I put in here, I went too far. What I put in the inspiration page, I make sure like I take this and I go over to here and I make sure I go to the top and put that on top so I know how I got there. Now I basically have the entire thing. I have a title for my video, intro, different segments I can do, closers, etc., title and everything else. And I have the thumbnail setting over there, or the beginning of a thumbnail for making this video. Now, it's like a little assistant that you've got. And if you don't like these choices here, as I showed you, just go through, refresh the window, it goes out, it thinks again. Now it's giving me some more options and stuff like that. And by the way, sometimes you'll get this where it doesn't find this thing like this, doesn't find a thumbnail. It's funny, it's quirky. Just go into it, you come down here, and if you wait just a little bit, it eventually comes up with a bunch of thumbnails. There we go. Hey, that's cool. It comes up with a bunch of thumbnails. But there's some thumbnails it's giving you. They may not be appropriate or not. At least the worst case scenario is it's giving you ideas for the thumbnail. Okay, we haven't even gotten to the good part. So here's the good part. Let's say you now got this, you've used it and everything else. So what you want to do is spark an idea. check this out. So let's say I want to get some ideas for a video. What should I make? Let's try making videos about video editing that are for beginners. Let's enter. Let's see what it gives me. Now it goes out and analyze that. And look at that. 5 mistakes beginners make in video editing. There's the thumbnail and the same thing. It's a very good thing. This title right here, I would probably use that. Same thing. We click into it. We get all our goodies. This describes the thing. Here we go. This time we got 3 different types of hooks going in here. Here's your question hook. Next one you have is now a problem suggestion hook. What that means is the title says, here's a problem, and I'm going to offer a suggestion to hook you into this one. And then, of course, the last one we have is an inspiration statement hook, which is right here. Same thing, but this is based upon our query now, what we asked, and what it's giving back. So let's go back one, do the same thing. Here we have our outline again. Let's see what it gives us. Here's our outline. Here's our introduction about this thing, the importance of planning thing, navigating the chaos, what's there, the art of visual storytelling, etc. And then lastly, a symphony of sound. It goes through and talks about audio stuff there. And again, you can copy each one of these, the ones you want, the ones you don't want. Take that. Let's go back. There is our thumbnail. Again, we can go in and look at the different thumbnails we want, check them out, or make your own. There's that one, that one, that one. I might use that one, or I might use that one for these. If I did, I would just click on this one, and I would just click here, and then I download it again to my computer. That's the one I would keep. And then again, we have a bunch here, inspiration, where we can go through and find even more inspiration all over the place from different people on this particular subject, potentially, and what to do with it. So you could totally create your video off of this thing based upon all these things. Down here, all your different titles that you want, different choices of titles. You can go get more titles if you don't like it. Look at all these things. Down here, all your different titles and everything. Go out and click more titles. Get each one of these. Save any of these titles that you think are appropriate, or save them and change them to something that you like. Let's go back and back again. And it's just amazing that it'll do this. So you could create an entire video. It's like sitting down with someone and saying, I want to brainstorm some videos that I'm going to do next. I want some what's the title going to be? What are we going to say in the middle? What are going to be the main points? What should we do for a thumbnail? Show me some bunch of other videos that people have done that are similar to this so I can watch to see what I missed and see over here whether or not how high the value is going to be and how popular or not it's going to be. This is a tool for people who are on YouTube and creating videos. I think that is invaluable. If you're stuck and you're like, I don't know what video to make, or I'm going to try and make a video, or more importantly, I want to make a video that most people are going to like, this is the ticket right here to help you. I highly suggest you check it out, you play with it, you test it, and let me know in the comments below your results and what you come up with. I'd be really interested in hearing them. I think that's really cool. You can go off, figure out your next video, and you can use an AI kind of feature to help you figure out how to do your next video and even tell it what type of video you want to do, and it will give you all the basic things to put together to make that video. Go check out some courses over at Basic Filmmaker University. I hope that helps. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. By the way, if you don't have these, go buy them for your camera, whether you have a Sony or whatever you have. Go find the little remote thing. Don't cheap out on this. I know this seems expensive. It was like 20 or 25 bucks or something. This is the best tool I ever have. I can sit here to make my videos. I can start, I can stop, I can do all sorts of stuff just with this button. Pretty cool. Make sure you check out for your audio recorder if you have one, or your camera, these little things here, because they are great. Bye-bye.